Holy, 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 the whole earth is full of God's glory. Haste or speed proves that God is real. Psalm chapter 119, verse 60. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. If you are a devoted Christian or a serious believer of the Lord, your business is the word of God. A fool that says in his heart that there is no God has no business with the word of God, which is the best source of evidence of his existence. As it is written in Romans chapter 12, verse 11, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing in instant prayer. These two verses show the levels of being a believer in God, not slothful in business of the Lord. A Christian business is the word of God, which encourage man to keep his commandments. God cannot enter a unbeliever's heart that is closed and is not willing to make haste to do his will. That's why it says in Romans chapter 12, verse 11, not slothful in business. It also says fervent in the spirit. Fervent means hot. A person who is fired up is an example. The gospel of the knowledge of God is the voice of the Lord, and his sheep hears his voice, and believers hearken unto the commands with haste. John chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. The sheep follows the Lord's business quickly with haste. An unbeliever who is slothful to the calling of the Lord is reluctant to make an effort, unwilling to learn about God or make any effort. The speed of faith is what they need. When true believers hear the voice of God, they are fired up because of their passion of Him, fervent in the Spirit. Rebellious atheists that don't want to believe are very fast when it comes to their own desires, but slow in the knowledge of God. Without a passionate or fervent will of faith, it is impossible to please Him. Haste proves that God is real because a person who is slothful cannot serve the Lord effectively or not at all. The definition of slothful is someone who is unwilling to make any effort or slow in the mindset. Don't let disclination of action stop you from God. Haste proves that God is real.